My beloved child. I send you these words not as a distant echo, but as a divine whisper to your soul, meant to bring healing, peace, and strength. You have been searching for hope, for a sign that your pain has purpose and your struggle is not in vain. So hear this: I see your heart. I know your weariness. And I am with you. Even when the storm rages, even when everything feels uncertain, I am walking beside you. I have never left you. Not even for a second. In your loneliest moments, I was there. In the silence, I listened to your cries and held your tears. My embrace never loosened. I am not a God who waits for you to be perfect. I am the God who meets you in your mess, in your tears, and in your doubt. You don't have to figure it all out, you just need to lean on me. Let my peace shield you. Let my words renew your strength. I will never allow the darkness to extinguish the light I placed within you. My spirit surrounds you, filling you with a courage you thought you lost. Lift your eyes. You are not walking blind, I am the light before you. I am the voice behind you. I am the strength within you. When the winds howl and the waves crash, I remain, the unshakable anchor of your soul. Walk forward, not in fear, but in faith. My peace is not of this world, it doesn't disappear when trouble comes. It grows stronger. You are not alone in the fire, you are held in my love. You are not abandoned in the battle, I am your defender. So today, rest. Not in your own understanding, but in me. I am working even now, quietly, powerfully, on your behalf. There is no battle you will face that I have not already seen. There is no enemy too strong, no burden too heavy, that I cannot carry with you. You are never without hope. You are never without love. You are mine. And I will never let you go. The weight you've been carrying, those silent struggles and the hidden sorrow, none of it has escaped my notice. I have watched over you through long nights of worry and days filled with uncertainty. You've wondered, when will things change? My answer is this: I am already at work, turning sorrow into joy and ashes into beauty. Even when it feels like nothing is happening, I am orchestrating every detail behind the scenes. Trust this process, even when it doesn't make sense. You don't need to see every step to know that I am leading you. I do not abandon my beloved. I perfect all things in my time. You've carried burdens for so long, trying to be strong for everyone around you. But today, I say, you've carried it alone long enough. Lay it down. Let me lift what you were never meant to bear. Let me fill the hollow spaces within your soul with hope that doesn't fade and love that doesn't fail. You may feel forgotten by others, but you have never been forgotten by me. I wrote your name on my heart. Your tears are counted. Your prayers are treasured. Even the ones whispered through trembling lips, I heard them all. Let this truth settle into the depths of your being: I am not punishing you. I am preparing you. Every closed door was not rejection, it was redirection. Every delay was protection. And what feels like a detour is actually the road I designed specifically for you. Breathe, beloved. The future you've longed for is not lost. It's being formed even now. The sorrow that once clung to your spirit will become the soil from which your joy grows. The pain that once stung your heart will soon be the testimony of how I brought you through. I am not just mending what's broken. I am making all things new. Your story does not end in loss, it unfolds in grace. I've seen the depth of your despair, and still, I say to you, lift your head. For your Redeemer lives, and he is near. Do not give up hope. You are still in my plan. Nothing you've faced has cancelled my purpose for your life. In fact, the very trials you thought would destroy you have only deepened your roots. And now, you are ready to flourish. Let go of what was. Look toward what will be. Because joy is coming, and it has your name on it. Beloved. You've walked through valleys that tried to steal your joy. You've weathered storms that no one else saw. But still, here you are, standing. And that, my child, is no small thing. It's evidence of my hand upon your life. I know you still have questions. You wonder why the waiting feels so long. You've prayed for change, for breakthrough, for direction. Let me assure you, I am not distant. I am near. The road ahead may look unclear to you, but I see it in full. Every curve, every turn, every step, I have prepared them with purpose. This next season is not one of defeat, but of rising. Not by your might, but by my spirit. You don't need to muster more strength, you simply need to walk with me. In my presence, you'll find the clarity your heart longs for. Each morning you rise with me is a step toward promise. Each prayer, no matter how simple, is like water on seeds of destiny planted long ago. Even when you feel nothing is growing, I am causing life to burst forth beneath the surface. The breakthroughs you've hoped for, they are not far off. But I ask this of you, stay close. Not just when the path is difficult, but even when things seem quiet. It's in the stillness that I speak most clearly. It's in the pause that I prepare you for the next step. Do not be discouraged by what others seem to accomplish ahead of you. Their journey is not your own. What I've prepared for you is uniquely designed. Do not compare, for comparison blinds you to the beauty of your own path. I have appointed this moment for you to remember that you are set apart. I am not just leading you somewhere, I am walking with you every inch of the way. Where you see obstacles, I see opportunities for miracles. Where you feel unsure, I am steady and sure. Let your faith be anchored in my promises, not in the passing winds of this world. Let my word become the lamp that lights your path. I will not fail you. I never have. There is grace waiting for you in the next step. Provision waiting around the corner. Favor already aligning behind the scenes. The doors that felt sealed shut. I hold the keys. The dreams that felt buried. I am breathing life into them again. So take courage. Lift your head high, not in pride, but in holy confidence. You were never meant to merely survive, you were born to flourish under the shadow of my wings. And that time is drawing near. You are on holy ground, walking a path I've chosen specifically for you. Keep moving forward, for the blessing ahead is greater than the burden behind. You've been strong for so long. Holding everything together, even when your own heart was unraveling quietly behind closed doors. But today, I want you to hear this clearly, you don't have to carry the weight alone anymore. I am your sustainer. When you're too weary to speak, I interpret your silence. When your strength fails, my power fills the gap. You are not expected to be unshakable, I am your unshakable refuge. You've endured seasons that stretched your soul, moments when the night seemed longer than you could bear. But through it all, I have been there, speaking softly into your soul, reminding you to keep breathing, to keep believing. You are still here because I have upheld you with my right hand. You may not always recognize my movements. Sometimes, my miracles come wrapped in ordinary days. Other times, they arrive through the people I send or the peace that suddenly fills your chest. Either way, I am never far. You don't need loud signs to know that I'm working, just be still, and you'll feel my presence wash over you like morning light. I see how deeply you long for rest, not just sleep, but soul-level stillness. And I offer it freely. You've wrestled long enough. Come to me and find release. Let my peace settle your restless thoughts and restore your hope where it's been bruised. You are not invisible to me. Every act of faith, no matter how small, is sacred in my sight. I've seen your attempts to trust again after being hurt. I've watched you choose kindness in the face of bitterness. That hasn't gone unnoticed. It has delighted my heart. Do not let the world's chaos shake your foundation. You were never meant to be built on unstable ground. I have planted your feet on truth, truth that does not shift with culture, feelings, or fear. You are rooted in something eternal. And when life feels like more than you can handle, remember this: you were never meant to handle it alone. My grace is not just a concept, it is your daily portion. My mercy meets you every morning like a sunrise on weary eyes. I will renew your strength, not in a moment of performance, but in the sacred quiet where your soul says, I can't, and I say, I already have. Your victories will not be won by your striving, but by your surrender. I am not waiting for you to fix yourself, I am here to be the healing. I am not asking you to climb alone, I am the one lifting you, one step at a time. Let go. You don't have to pretend you're okay when you're not. I see it all and I love you just the same. You are safe here, with me. Breathe deeply. I am carrying you. You are not forsaken. You are held. Now that your heart has begun to rest in me, I want to awaken something new within you. You were never meant to merely endure life, you were created to walk in purpose. Not just to survive the storms, but to rise from them, refined and radiant with the light I placed inside you. The journey ahead is not just about what you will receive, it's about who you are becoming. And even now, I am shaping you, not through pressure, but through presence. Every season has been preparing you for the very purpose I wove into your soul before time began. You may have doubted your worth, questioned your gifts, or even believed the lie that you were overlooked. But hear this clearly, you are chosen. Not randomly, not reluctantly, but intentionally. I handpicked you to carry light into the very places where darkness once tried to claim you. Let go of the notion that you must have it all figured out before you can move forward. I do not call the ready, I ready the called. And I am calling you. You've asked, what if I fail? I respond, what if I walk with you every step? You've asked, what if I'm not enough? I respond, my strength is made perfect in your weakness. You've asked, what if I'm too broken? I respond, then you are exactly where my grace shines brightest. My child, it's not your perfection I seek, it's your willingness. The smallest yes can unlock miracles beyond what your mind can comprehend. I have plans for you, plans rooted in goodness, wrapped in grace, and saturated with divine timing. Stop looking backward for clues about your future. What lies behind you has been redeemed. I am not consulting your past to determine your destiny. I am doing a new thing, and it begins not in your achievements, but in your surrender. There is a path prepared specifically for you, one that no one else can walk. When you lean into my guidance, I will lead you through doors you never knew existed. I will connect the seemingly random threads of your story into a tapestry that reveals my glory and your healing. Stay sensitive to my voice. It may not come with thunder or fanfare. Often, it will sound like peace that quiets your fear. Like wisdom in the middle of confusion. Like a gentle nudge toward something you didn't expect, but feel drawn to trust. Do not be discouraged when progress seems slow. I build with intention, not haste. And what I'm building in you will outlast every temporary struggle. So step forward, not because you feel ready, but because I go before you. Let your faith lead the way. Let my promises be the foundation under your feet. You are not walking in circles. You are walking into fulfillment. Let your heart begin to dream again. The vision I've placed in you was not a mistake. And the time is drawing near. Precious one. Now that your heart is awakened to my purpose, let me remind you of something even greater: you are not defined by your struggles. You are defined by my love. And that love will never loosen its grip on you, not in hardship, not in failure, not in the silence of waiting. This isn't just a season of transition, it's a season of transformation. You are not the same person who entered the valley. You are being refined, not ruined. Every challenge has drawn out more resilience. Every delay has deepened your dependence. And now, you're walking with a strength that comes from knowing who you belong to. You belong to me. When others fail to see your worth, I see the masterpiece I've been forming all along. When doubt whispers lies, my truth speaks louder. And when fear rises up, I cover you with peace that silences every storm. You don't need to strive for my approval. You already have my affection. I don't wait for perfection before I move because I love. My hands are steady, even when your world feels unstable. My presence is constant, even when emotions fluctuate. I am not leaving. I have never left. Every morning you rise, I am there. Every step you take, I walk beside you. Every tear you cry, I hold. I am not just writing your story, I'm walking it with you. Line by line. Day by day. So don't be afraid to hope again. Don't be afraid to love, to trust, to open your heart to the beauty still ahead. Yes, there will be trials. But there will also be triumphs. Not because you are immune to pain, but because I am faithful in it. Rest now, not because the road is easy, but because I carry you through it. Let joy return, not as a fleeting feeling, but as a deep assurance that I am still at work, still turning broken pieces into holy purpose. Celebrate the small victories. They are signs of what's coming. Stay rooted in my word, for it will anchor you when winds of discouragement try to sway you. Speak with me often, even when words feel few. I understand the language of your soul. You were not made for a life of fear or striving. You were made for communion with me, for a daily walk where my voice becomes your guide, and my love becomes your refuge. Even now, my spirit is breathing new life into the places within you that felt forgotten. Dreams are stirring again. Peace is returning. Hope is rising like the morning sun. So take heart, beloved. Your journey doesn't end here. This is just the beginning of deeper faith, greater joy, and lasting transformation. I am the same yesterday, today, and forever, and I am still doing a new thing. The final word over your life is not sorrow. It is not failure. It is not loss. It is victory, written by my hand, sealed by my promise, and fueled by unending love. And this truth remains. You are mine. Forever seen. Forever known. Forever held.